Welcome, everybody. My name is Giusy Buonfantino, and I lead Consumer Packaged Goods Industry Solution at Google Cloud. You'll be hearing shortly from Thomas Spiegel, who is an industry thought leader and the Group Chief Architect, Head of Integration and Beauty Tech Factory at L'Oréal, one of Google's most innovative clients and an inspiring beauty company. I joined Google after a long career in CPG industry with Johnson & Johnson and Kimberly-Clark, and I'm really excited to bring you the power of Google to drive our industry digital innovation and business transformation. At Google, we call this new normal the Transformation Cloud era, where we're working with customers who look beyond saving money on storage and compute, but to use digital to drive agility across their businesses. I also call it the era of consumer switching. COVID-19 caused many consumers to switch brands or the way they shop, and these changes are still happening. A recent Google survey reported that over 40% of shoppers switch brands or shop online for something they were previously buying in store. At the beginning of the pandemic, people generally preferred to buy brands they knew, brands they trust. And then they start looking online for more inspiration and excitement. This is what's driving the growth of direct-to-consumer brands that are able to offer personalized digital experience that consumers love. Accenture estimated that there could be a value of $3 trillion shift in between companies as a result of consumer shifting brands and behavior. Those brands who will be able to leverage data and analytics fast will benefit the most from these rapid changes. There are three key areas in which Google Cloud can help you drive your brand success: unlocking consumer growth with data-powered insights, transforming the go-to-market in the omnichannel ecosystem, and driving connected, efficient, and sustainable operation. Let's take a quick look at each of them. Consumers demand more control of their privacy and transparency on how their data are used. And 2 out of 3 consumers still expect personalized, targeted, convenient experiences. The digital marketing ecosystem is shaking and transforming for a privacy-centric world. And brands are seeing a direct impact in marketing effectiveness because consumers are losing trust. Hence, collecting and leveraging first-party data is foundational to competing in a privacy-centric world. Start with modernizing your data warehouse and data lakes, removing the data silos across the enterprise to be able to act on the data you already have. At Google, we are helping many leading brands to build a customer data platform, also called CDP, to create a consumer 360 view and supercharge the data with ML and AI using BigQuery for a variety of marketing, commerce, use cases, and beyond. A customer data platform on Google Cloud is natively integrated with Google Marketing Platform, so you can migrate your data with just few clicks to activate the use cases in media effectiveness and predictive marketing. And last, we can help you to democratizing the data across the organization with our business intelligence tool, Looker. Let's move to the second pillar, that is about transforming your go-to-market. Why it's important to drive a reliable direct-to-consumer and B2B digital commerce. As said, consumer behavior and expectation are shifting constantly. Direct-to-consumer or digitally native brands are growing because they are able to leverage first-party data and offer personalized experiences that keep their consumer from switching. And with Gen Z influencing 91% of household purchases, brands with personalized digital experience will continue to grow. CPG brands need to act as DTC brands. Even if DTC sales are not a big portion of your business, you will be able to collect first-party data and drive insights for marketing and product innovation. At Google Cloud, we have transformed e-commerce for large D2C brands and traditional retailers. So we know what a best-in-class D2C experience looks like, and we can bring it to your brand. We can help you to modernize e-commerce and enhance product discovery with solutions like visual search, recommendation AI, and search for DTC and retail. The insights you will gather from your D2C business will be super valuable for your broader brand and business strategy and retailing execution. The last pillar is about the superpower of AI and ML apply across your operation to allow to make decisions 5 times faster. By connecting your operations in real time with demand signals like search, trend, weather, mobility, and supercharging this data with AI and ML, you can make smarter and faster business decisions in a way that was not possible before. For example, you can use search trends to drive demand forecasting and ramp up manufacturing for popular products. Google Cloud can help you modernizing legacy businesses application by migrating them to the cloud and using AI, ML, and smart analytics to drive more effective operations. For instance, you can integrate supply chain and manufacturing data from SAP with consumer marketing and Google Geo data to improve demand forecasting and optimize supply chain and logistics. And moving to the right to the manufacturing pillar, Google Cloud has launched Visual Inspection AI, a solution that can help reducing defects and saving operational cost in the manufacturing inspection processes, automating the process to quickly find out these defects prior to shipping. And last, Google Cloud Smart Factory is our first step in unlocking AI use cases in the factory floor, from production line optimization to factory equipment enhancement. We have so many solutions that can connect your manufacturing logistics and supply chain operations and help reduce both your cost and carbon footprint. CPG organizations are coming to us for the toughest problem to solve, from driving consumer growth to unlocking new go-to-market to connected sustainable operations. And we are bringing to them the best of Google, the power of one Google, our innovation, our culture, infrastructure, AI and ML, and the understanding of consumer behavior to grow their business. And now let's hear from one of our customers that really know how to grow brands in times of rapid change. Hi, Thomas. Nice to see you again. And so thank you. You can join us. I think we have so much to learn from L'Oreal. My first question to you is something I'm very addicted to. Is about the virtual makeup try-on app that L'Oreal has launched last year. Can you share a little bit more about this service?
Oh, yes. Thank you, Jussi. And thank you for giving me the opportunity to speak about it. It's definitely a subject I like. In this time of uncertainty, for us, it was very important to pivot very quickly in order to answer to the change of consumer behavior, to be able to cope with lockdown in many countries, and to cope obviously with a terrible increase of our e-com channel. So virtual try-on is simply a way for you to consume as a service and to try our eyeshadows, lipstick, or even hair color if you want. So meaning you just Google it and you can try it. And why not just click on it to get it on your door next day? So fantastic story.
It is. It saved my life. I have to tell you. And you said, for CPG, for consumer packaged goods, during this time, especially, it's been so important to be closer to the consumer, to have a direct connection to the consumer. And L'Oreal is doing this with the beauty tech that you led. What are the objectives of the beauty tech program?
So beauty tech is a fantastic shift in our story. L'Oreal is an old lady born in 1909, but we continuously continue to adapt to the changing condition. Yes, COVID situation did force us to move a bit faster, but in fact, it was already in the pipe. So, what is it about? It's first about a truly and a fully data-driven logic and data-driven company. It's also through new channel, new cross-channel thinking. You know that we are now organized in a full O plus O, offline plus online organization. It's also a way for us to differentiate us more and more, transforming our point of sales in point of true experience. And this experience is about what? It's about augmented product. It's about augmented services in order to fuel this fantastic beauty tech move.
Yeah, and I have to ask you this because L'Oreal and yourself has been a great partner for us for Google Cloud. What's the reason behind your choice to partner with us with Google Cloud specifically?
But Google Cloud is all about technology first. So it's great technology that are adaptable, that are scalable, that do match and enhance our understanding of our consumer intent, the way we are doing analytics, the way we are introducing more and more AI and machine learning in order to make sure and complement Google for marketing platform, for instance. Another big benefit is obviously the way for a very large company like us, which is operating in so many different markets and geographies, to consolidate data across the organization. And last but not least, we do believe in the sustainability of Google Tech.
Yeah, no, that thank you so much. You've been a very inspiring and innovative client. And you talk about data consolidation, and you are also a global company, a very large company. Is any specific use case or results that you are hoping to drive with consumer or with your business?
Yeah, I would say, as I was saying, the first use case is obviously simply and first to really share the various data sources across the organization to democratize its exposure and its consumption. But on top of that, now added with machine learning, we are going to much more precise demand sensing logic. Demand sensing use cases are increasingly important in this time of channel shift. And also, last but not least, the way we are spotting trend with the mix of our sellout and online data. So it's an increasingly important use case for our company in order to shift and to be closer and closer to our consumer needs.
Thomas, one of the biggest challenge the companies face is with data is making sure that insights are accessible across all the organization and also with key partners. How are you solving a L'Oreal for that?
So indeed, as I was saying, democratizing data access is a very important aspect of our strategy. And I would say there are two sides of it. The first one is to make sure that we have the right tooling in terms of data discovery and data visualization. And for that, we decide to use Looker. On top of that, data is only as good as if we can very in an easy and straightforward manner expose it, consume it, and even in some case monetize it in a real-time manner. And here we are deeply associated with APG to make that happening in our ecosystem.
Yeah, that's you said very right. The democratization of the data is so fundamental around the organization, especially with a large organization like yours. It's really great answer. So I want to conclude the question with a topic which is very close to my heart, which is sustainability. And I believe Google Cloud will have a leadership role in sustainability, but as you will, L'Oreal, you are really advanced, and specifically with green IT. Um, how is important for you? How you implement sustainability at L'Oreal?
But sustainability is part of a large program at L'Oréal called L'Oréal for the Future, which is really embedded within the DNA of the company. And sustainability is obviously all about our product, all about the way our consumer do use the product. But on the tech part, obviously, sustainability is now part of the game. Why? Simply because it is an increasing importance in terms of a percentage of impact linked to our usage of technology. Secondly, sustainability is now part of our choice of technology. When we introduce new tech and new solution, we have now assessment of sustainability and impact of it. And at the end of the day, last but not least, we will be more and more interacting with our consumer through IoT or things like that. And obviously, the life cycle of this product will have an increasing importance in our impact till their end of life. And once again, we have included that in our eco design.
Right. Well, I have to thank you, first of all, for joining us, but most importantly, for your leadership, your individual contribution and leadership in working with us. I think we can all learn from you personally and from L'Oréal, and I look forward to work together again with you in the future. Thank you, Thomas.
Thank you.
Well, thank you everybody for joining the session of Google Cloud in how to grow brand in a time of change. Thank you so much.